my two eyes try to see the way the world turned, what happened to me. It's not exactly what I thought it would be. I got my house on a little piece of land. This is the place I'm gonna take my stand. But I keep living on dreams. One thing I know, that's the way it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream. Chance I bet you can't change nothing if you don't do that. I pay my taxes even when it hurts. Sometimes I think though it's just getting worse. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream. Am I living in American dream?
How y'all doing, baby? It is indeed Sunday. Y'all know what that means. It's time for another Blue Dot family meeting, and I'm always so tickled when I see our Blue Dot family starting to file into the chat room, baby. I love y'all. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. Let me see if I can fade that out just enough and then be able to hit that button, and you don't even know it ended. I'm learning. I'm hitting buttons right, I think. Anyway, how y'all doing? I hope you had a wonderful weekend. We had a nice, quiet, full weekend, and just like last few days, I am stuffed right now. Just got done eating. This time I didn't have turkey and ham. This time I had a Whataburger, sweet and spicy, double bacon cheeseburger with grilled jalapenos. It was good. I'm stuffed. I got to quit eating so close to showtime, man. My day gets all going, and then we just try to shove it down. Anyway.
Hey, do you have the keys to the car?
Do I have the keys to the car? No, the keys to... Well, wait a minute. Maybe. Maybe.
Okay.
Keys to the car. Keys to...
Get some milk.
You got to go get milk?
Yep.
All right, be careful. Tyler's on his way to get milk because we're out of milk. Anyway, Maria Betancourt was the first one to jump in. Thank you very much, darling. And Stephanie Dean jumped in right behind her on Facebook. Thank you, baby. Where's Jay? Where's Jay at? Jay's got to be in here somewhere. John Cass is here. Thank you very much. BW's here. Adina Michael. Mega Wet Willie is with us. And Dwayne Twizzle. Thank you both for being here. The Remixtress is with us. Randy Peterson. Woo, pig up in Montana, brother. I hope you had a happy birthday. I'm sure it was. I know you're looking forward to your trip down to sunny California. Anyway, brother, take care of yourself. Mark Perkins is here. Seraphine Coley. Pat Hunter is here. Sharon Hookah, thank you for being here. My neighbor, Tracy Tobias, is here. BW is here. S. Warren, thank you for being here. Let me see who else is here. Margaret Gackey. Thank you for... Oh, I remember that name. Thank you for. Oh man, it's messing up on me again, Travis. I need a new mouse. This thing just goes up and bounces down 3. Kim Kindred is here. Thank you very much. Let me see. Don't you do it. Michael Falbister. It did it. Is here. I got to get a new mouse, Pat. You sorry piece of junk, you. Gene Shanky is here, as is Martha Oliveira, and Ann Parkers is here. Thank you very much. Mark Perkins, Sherry Puckett, who, let me brag on that one more time, is the one that made that gorgeous Texas state map on a quilt, which you can see how big it is. And I'm pointing to my little blue dot down there in Texas, baby. Sherry, thank you so much for that. It is such a blessing to have that. Mama is just tickled to death with it. Martha Oliveira, Dorothy Tyndall, thank you for being here. Oh, man, come on. Don't do this shit. I'm going to get a hammer.
Okay, before you panic, what is it doing?
When you scroll and you scroll up, you're going down the list. And then it bounces back down about 2 pages, and then you have to try to go back to where you were, and it just keeps doing that shit. Lady Freedom Rocks is here.
Oh.
Thank you very much. It's just I want to hit it with a hammer, and it makes.
Unfortunately, I don't know if I got a fix for that. That sounds like a web browser glitch. I don't know if it's necessarily your mouse.
I don't know. Every time I try to scroll, it jumps.
Why not try? You're talking about your wireless mouse, right?
Yeah.
So why not just take the battery out and put it back in, see if that fixes it?
Because I'm in the middle of my show right now. You want me to be rude?
Well, I mean, you're just taking the battery out of the mouse for just 2 seconds.
Nah, it'll be fine. Let me see. Johnny Fly is here. So is Irish Giselle. Linda Beeler is here. Oh, there it did it again. Damn it. And, all right, that's enough of that. We're going to just quit messing with it. Anyway, really. Martha Oliveira is saying Proud Boys interrupted holiday shoppers with a march without a permit, trying to intimidate people. Ain't that sweet? I don't know what the hell they got to be proud of. Anyway, I got mail, baby. I got mail from Linda Taylor Gallup from Arnold, Missouri. And it's our first Christmas card of the season. It's got some pretty little bluebirds. I'm sure Bernadette probably sent them over there. And it says, there's the front of it. Got some pretty little birds there. And it says, sending holiday joy for a season merry and bright. And she included a gift card for Target. And she says, there's probably not a Target around me, but I could go online. There's a Target in Corpus. I don't go there, but because it's a long way off. But, yeah. Oh, I better take that out. Or my goodness, Mama. We might go online there. Linda, thank you very much, darling. We appreciate that. That's our first card. We're fixing to start decorating the set back here for the holiday season. We'll have a string up there with all our cards on it. Anyway, what's going on? There's Keith Thompson. I'm glad you got here, buddy. I was waiting on you. Anyway, what's going on? Well, we got an interesting week coming up because guess what? Congress is going to go back to work. Yep, they're done with their little Thanksgiving holiday there now. They got to get their ass back to work just like the rest of us. And so there are things that are going to be coming up. January 6th committee's going back to work. We're still trying to get the Build Back Better plan through the Senate, and that's going to be a battle. And so there's lots of excitement coming up. We're trying to figure out if the January 6th committee is going to vote to hold Mark Meadows in criminal contempt like they did Steve Bannon. Yeah, unless they get their ass there, I don't know what it means, but for all it's worth, let's get after it because I was just wondering where that address is, Gene. It's South Padre Island Drive. Anyway, I don't know what that was about. Oh, Target is at 5425 South Padre Island Drive, Street, store number 125, I guess, Corpus Christi, Texas, 78411. That's the closest Target to me, which is way downtown or down in, anyway. Yeah, I try to avoid that area down there on Padre Island Drive through Corpus. That's where all the stores are, everything is, and right now it is a madhouse. I think I'll just go to the online. As a matter of fact, Travis, didn't you find something? Didn't you find what Mama was looking for? Was that at Target?
I mean, yeah, there was one on Target, but Yeah, no, I'm still trying to figure all that out.
Okay. My mom said she mentioned something that we might be able to buy. We could apply that to it if it's at Target, but I don't know if we can. Anyway, uh, it is the holiday season. Everybody's trying to get. We got the tree up. Travis and Tyler have been putting the lights on it. And next thing you know, we'll have our. My mama's got her snowman collection going on over there. Her little manger scene with the little bears, and yeah, we're starting to rock Christmas around here. Uh,
Yep,
yeah,
finally.
it's looking good. I like it.
Yep,
I like it.
yep.
So
Can't wait to do the same thing down here. But Rose has been working a lot of shifts lately,
Rose
so
hasn't had a
I'm
day
waiting.
off in a while.
Nope,
Not in a
nope,
while.
she hasn't.
So I know she's
But
looking forward to getting some time off.
oh yeah, no, I'm looking forward to her getting some time off so she can just rest and sleep and catch up on all that shit.
Well,
Uh, but doing her best, trying to keep up with everything and all that other shit. For those who don't know, she works in a, uh drug rehabilitation center. They do a lot of good community work
they do
um,
indeed.
down here. So yeah, but lately they've been a little short-staffed, and she's been
She's
having to
now the
carry the
manager
weight.
of the
Yeah,
kitchen there.
no, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's kitchen manager.
Yep.
Yeah. So
So,
she's been working there a long time.
oh yeah.
She knows her ropes around there. It's a good place to work. It is.
hmm
So who's in our gallery down there?
A lot of listeners at the moment. Call room is open for anybody who wants to join in. Other than that, we're just chilling and hanging out with the chat. A lot
Ah,
of people saying hi on YouTube over here.
well, there's several suspicious looking characters down there. I was just wondering.
Yeah. Here, I can try to bring some in.
Travis has got the magic board down there. There's Velica. Velica, are you with us?
Mute. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can. How are you, dear?
Okay.
Okay, well,
Oh, goody.
that sounds like a happy okay.
I'm right now in the middle of eating stuffed bell peppers and mashed potatoes.
Oh, there you go. Well, that sounds tasty.
I don't like.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
been
you
having
like.
turkey for the last 3 or 4 days, so
I
no,
put
no turkey today.
I had chicken on Thanksgiving, and we ate half the bird, and I put the other half up there in the freezer, and I'm gonna pull it out on Christmas and make more homemade noodles with that.
There you go. There you go. I've seen your homemade noodles. They look good. I don't know anybody who makes homemade noodles. I don't. So I'm glad you do.
Yeah. Well, you see, I used to try to do it when I would try to roll it up and then cut it with a knife and then unroll it. No, so
I'd have
I
one
took
big
the-
fat noodle. Just tell them,
Yeah,
slice
you
you
know,
off a
that's
piece.
what- what was it? My and then my daughter could do it just as well, if not better than the machine that I use it on. She would use only a straight edge and a pizza cutter.
There you go. There you go.
But I used my my pasta machine,
Oh, you have a pasta
and
machine.
I have a pasta machine,
Outstanding.
and it's like the ones you see in restaurants.
I got one. I got a pasta machine. Well, actually, I
Yeah.
guess it would be basically clarified as a pair of scissors that I use to cut the end of the spaghetti bag open when I pour the spaghetti out into the pot. Would that be classified
well,
as?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't think so.
It's a multi-purpose machine because it's a pasta machine. It's a pasta maker. It's a helps with your sewing. It multi-purpose.
Multi-purpose. Anybody else hearing me double out there? Pat Hunter says he's hearing an echo or something. Anyway, Johnny Fly, are you in the room with us?
I'm always in the room.
Always
when
in
you're
the room, hanging around. How are you, sir?
Hey, I'm doing great. I have a pasta machine too. It's called a pot, and you take the spaghetti, you break it in two, and you boil it in the pot.
That's
there
what
you
that.
go.
Yeah, that's the same machine I have. Works great too. You know.
Oh, it does. Nothing like manual labor,
Yeah,
breaking the
I
spaghetti.
consider it
But I gotta
homemade
watch.
pasta. It ain't cooked until I cook it, so. Anyway.
Well, I just gotta watch how much I eat because pasta makes my sugar go up. You know what the whole
Yeah, you
deal
gotta watch
is
your
there.
sugar.
Sucks,
Yeah.
Did
Well,
you have a good Thanksgiving, John?
oh
I
man,
understand you ate a lot.
I ate too much. I ate too much. That's
So did
exactly
I.
what you're
I
supposed
had
to
two.
do on Thanksgiving, and I upheld my
I
end of
would
the
have
bargain.
food so much.
I had 2 helpings already.
Oh
2.
man.
Wow.
Let me see if I count Thanksgiving Day and every day since I've had. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 or 7 helpings already. I guess. I don't know. I ate too much.
Who's
To,
counting, John? Right?
Today I was over there telling Maestro. I seen Maestro today, and I was over there telling him to tell his mama, because it's the best thing since a pocket on a shirt. Is you don't, if you make your dressing at home, I think I've mentioned this before, don't put it in a big pan. Make your same recipe, but then put it in muffin tin and cook it like muffins. It's easier to eat and it disappears fast. Anyway, I was over there.
Hey, by the way,
that.
John.
What?
By the way, John, we got a little dusting of snow, so if you wanted some, I'd
No,
send it down to you.
no. You keep that
No,
shit
no,
up there.
no,
No. Don't come up here with that. Tell him SC.
Hey,
SC, tell him.
John,
Yeah,
John,
we don't throw that shit
Homie,
here.
don't play that game down here.
John, I fly.
Yeah.
No, sir. No,
John, I
ma'am.
fly.
No.
Yes,
John, I
fella.
fly.
What?
Yeah.
John, I fly. Keep
Yes,
that white
fella.
shit over
Keep
there.
that shit up north. We do not need
Hey,
it down
I'm
here.
I'm in a sharing mood now. Come on.
You've
Oh,
already
yeah,
sharing
yeah.
with me.
Oh, man. Let me see. I think did I
I
hear?
got that white shit going out of the
My-
sky.
Oh, you already have it. Well, good. Then I don't have to share it with you. John needs it.
I'm about ready to send
Uh-oh.
it on your way.
Boy,
You have more of it.
No, you keep that shit up there. We
I
don't need
I don't
no
want it, but I got to deal with that. I don't want to send it down there.
any
I'm
moisture
not,
coming
I
from
may
the
be
sky.
evil,
I want it in the
damn.
form of rain, and I want a limited amount
Hey,
of that too.
it's what they call a clipper. It's like an Alberta clipper goes through real quick. So we're lucky if we had not even a half an inch. And I think they want more coming, but it's going to be further north of me. So I'll handle that. That's good.
SC, how much snow you got up there in Tallahassee?
No, none.
None.
I don't want it. I don't want
We
it.
got to change
All right,
that.
well,
We got to.
we'll change that.
I had some about 4 or 5 years ago, and it was actually
There
quite.
you go.
It was nice because it was just for a morning, and it was enough to cover the ground, and then it melted away. So
Yeah.
it was only here for a couple of hours, and then it was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You
see,
run
As it should
outside,
be.
you take a picture of it, and that's it. It's
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
You're done with it.
Yep.
I'll
Well,
wait
that's
until
That's
we
what
get.
everybody does down here.
Well, I'm going to wait till we get 2 feet of snow, and then I'm definitely going to send
shit.
some down to you, John.
Look at this. Let me catch up because Keith Beal, 14 minutes ago, I didn't see it. Keith, I'm sorry. Keith and Kathy Beal came in with a $5 donation and said, I'm hunting right now and may not be here for a few days. Well, buddy, what are you hunting out there? Did Kathy escape? Did she escape? She run away? You out there? What are you doing out hunting? Shit, buddy. I love you. Take care of yourself out there. Good luck hunting. What are you hunting for? Trouble. That's what he's hunting for. Yeah.
All you have to do is go around the corner. You'll find it.
Yeah. It's always there, baby. It's always there. Well, Congress comes back next week. This week. Not next week. This week. Everything's going to start cooking again. Oh, look at there. I'm sorry. Ardessa is in the room. Ardessa, are you at home?
Yes, I'm at home.
Outstanding, dear. No more
Awesome.
hospital.
Let's hope so.
Outstanding. And how's the husband?
He's hanging in there.
Oh, good.
He's going to get a appointment scheduled Monday to get a what do you call it? Angiogram for
Angie,
his heart.
oh, okay. Yeah. Don't ask me to say
You know
it.
what I mean?
I'll mess it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
an
thinks,
arteriogram or
bypass
something like that.
Or whatever.
Yeah, they're going to go in there and take
Something
a look
like
at it. Yeah, take a look at his.
Make sure his plumbing for his heart is working.
Yes, I talked to my friend Alan. I think I mentioned the other day he went in for surgery on his to repair some veins in his legs Went to that surgery, went to rehab, and then while he's at the rehab hospital, he called the nurse saying he felt a little weird, so they called an EKG in. Next thing you know, boom, they sent him back to the hospital and put 2 stents in his neck. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's not too
Wow.
happy right now, but he wants to get out of the hospital.
Yeah, my husband wants to get home too.
Yeah, nobody wants to be in the hospital. Shit, not a good place to be.
Yeah.
I mean, if you need it, but shit, everybody wants to be
Yeah.
home. That's what I told him.
I tell you what, John. One of my bosses at work, he's getting a vasectomy Friday. I guess that's
Right.
I get confused. That's the male thing,
Yeah,
right? Okay, not the female. Okay, yeah. I don't plan to have either one done anytime soon. So I don't
so
think.
like,
But he's been
Fan
getting worked so hard. This morning he's like, I've been getting my ass worked so hard. I can't wait to get to that damn surgery Friday. He's ready. He's
looking at it as a respite.
he's like,
See, what you should do is just populate the neighborhood and then you get fixed.
I ain't planning on doing that one either.
Yeah, no, we got enough talk going on with this Omicron.
Oh yeah.
Omicron.
Omicron. Yeah. Mhm.
The new variant of COVID. I quite haven't figured out if it's going to be nasty little bugger or is it, because I heard somebody say the symptoms of it were pretty mild. So I don't see how that works.
They said it's pretty contagious.
Yeah.
I wanted to remind you too, also, John. Crochetti old lady had an operation not too long ago. So she said to ask the Blue Dot family to keep her in your prayers, thoughts, or whatever.
Indeed.
Doing
Crochetti
well
old lady.
from what I could see. Yeah, she called me up a few days ago. She sounds great.
Well, good,
So.
good. See, that's what I like about the contact we have between Blue Dot family members. They keep in touch
Yeah.
with each other. That's great. I love to see that.
Oh, by the way, John,
Yes, sir.
I just wanted. I recently went for my eye examination. They, make sure my glaucoma is okay, which it is,
Right.
and I have slight diabetic retinopathy, but it's not that bad. So,
Oh, that's
but
good.
anyway, I told my eye doctor what happened at Dick's Club.
Oh yeah.
He's like in his 40s. Oh my God!
Listen
Dick,
to you.
he's
You're
fat.
bragging about being a dick. See? Leave it to Johnny Fly to run around and bragging about telling people, hey, I was a dick. This guy, they at the Dick's
Hey.
place, they gave me a dick sticker. Yep, that's.
Hey, now I'm a dick in a good way, not a bad way.
Yeah, well, there's good dicks and measure bad.
If that's
Anyway.
possible.
It's a
Well, he
family
got a
show.
kick
Let's
out of
keep
it.
it that way. Sparky Dunker,
I
you in
know.
the room with us.
Yes, I am.
How are you doing, Spark?
I'm opening a package, a little box.
Oh, kiss my ass.
That Steve, no, it's not that. Steve from Georgia Stam sent it to me.
Oh, really? I love that guy.
You see-
Steve from Georgia Stan. He's a hell of a nice guy.
He bought a Black Friday sale. He
Ah.
says you gotta have an Alexa. I said no, I don't. He says you gotta have one.
You don't have
And
one?
he said no. And so he sent me one. He got it up half off or something. It cost him $30 or something.
He sent you an Alexa.
Well, it's
That's
an
what mine cost
Alexa.
when I got it.
It's an Alexa dot.
That's what I
Shows
got.
Yeah,
Time on it.
me too.
Now
Cracking
it's
up
like-
thinking about how many Alexas just went off because of how many times we're saying,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
shit,
we're all
mine's
saying
going off
Alexa.
1 second.
Yeah. You got to watch the
That's why I didn't
TV.
say it.
Stop.
If they have a TV commercial for it, you look over and your Alexa's on. Really?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I just have to figure out how to hook it up now or do whatever I do with it.
It's something, Spark. Outside of the fact that it's spying on your ass and knows everything you ever say in your life.
Yeah, but I'm putting it in the other room.
Oh, well, there you go. Then you got to go
I'm
in there
putting
and
it
ask.
far away from here where I'm talking on the computer, so she doesn't hear the conversation.
Ours
Because
is,
you never know. Big Brother may be listening.
oh, I hope they're
So-
listening. I want them
So I'm
listening to
gonna-
my ass.
They'll get bored to death for me.
Well, you've already been exposed.
Yeah.
I don't want to be exposed.
Hey, when you get it, she'll sing to you, man. She'll tell you jokes. She'll
fart?
Yeah.
she'll fart. Just tell her. Go ahead, Alexa, fart.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you don't tell her to stop, she'll keep on going.
Yeah.
My God.
Yep.
I'm
I
trying to
never
figure
realized
out
she had so much gas, huh?
if
Yep.
this other plug-in is for like a speaker.
If it's a dot, it should have an audio output, so you can hook it up to a speaker system.
Yeah. And now,
Because then you
Or
can
a
tell it to
headphone.
play music and stuff. You can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I don't want to hook it up in the living room.
well, the one that's in my the one I got in my house, it's
right,
it's not
Jeff.
a dot, but it's a good size. But I mean, that thing, I mean, it sounds great. If you listen to music on it, I mean, it'll fill the room. I mean, it sounds real good.
Yeah.
It's actually
Now-
my brother, so I don't know too much about it. But I'll go in there and ask it a question every once in a while.
Well,
Well,
I
how
got
do you get that? I'm sorry. I was just gonna say, how do you get the Alexis? Is this something you order in the mail? Is it in a store?
Yeah, it's a device. You
it's
just
on
I got mine
Amazon,
Amazon.
John. Why?
Okay, Amazon. Okay.
Yeah,
'cause
I use it for like say they're talking about a congressperson or something. I don't know what district they're from. Like Marjorie Taylor Greene. If you didn't know, you said what district is Marjorie Taylor Greene? It'll tell you Georgia 14th district, and tell you all about her and shit. So it's handy for reference. It's handy for the weather. What's the forecast going to be? Shit.
But,
Travis
I guess
uses it to
what I-
control everything in his house. Lights.
Well, how
I
does
got one you
that
probably
work? I
didn't
mean,
think
like,
of.
well, I'm just curious as to how. I mean, I don't expect a big technical explanation, but I'm just wondering, does that have to be plugged into something that can control your stuff, or how does it? I'm just
Okay,
curious
Boomer.
as to how that
It's like
works.
this. Yes, you have to plug it into the wall,
Uh-huh.
and then you have to have it connected to the internet. So if it connects to the Wi-Fi in your house.
I got
Yep.
you.
Yeah.
I got a
connects to
good
your
way to
Wi-Fi.
use that. The way you do it is if you lose your phone, have Alexa
Mhm.
call it.
Oh, there you go.
Just
Yeah.
say call
That's a
and
good
you give the
idea.
number,
Oh, yeah.
and yeah. So
Yeah.
if you're by yourself, you can find your phone.
That's a good thing to do.
And if
I've
you
done it
know
more than
somebody
once.
else who has an Alexa device, like Travis has one in his house, I don't have to use the phone. All I have to do is tell Alexa call Travis,
That too.
and it says
Wow,
calling Travis's Alexa's devices or something. And
Another
boom.
good thing I like it for is anything involving any kind of math. It's a good calculator because you can just tell it the
Oh, yeah.
the
Give it
equation
the
and it'll
math
just
and get
answer
the
it.
answer.
Yeah.
So if you're mixing
Yeah.
food and you need to cut down on portions or something or add more portions, it'll do it for you. And I
Wow.
mean,
I-
it's
I would.
we give Amazon and Alexa a lot of shit, but there are a lot of good uses to have such a home thing. I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's not
keep our
all
lights
bad.
on too. I like that.
Well, it's
Yeah.
too bad. It's too bad they didn't have it when I was in high school.
Yeah.
70s and the 70s.
They didn't
Yeah.
have any of that shit
they
back
didn't.
when we
No,
were
Didn't have
little.
we
nothing.
didn't have.
You,
I had. I
you
think
had
the
a
first
number 2
computer
pencil,
I had
which
was,
should be a number 1.
Well, the first computer I had was a Tandy 1000EX, and that was like all text. And it was like, if you didn't, you had like, what was it, a 5 1/4 inch floppy disk, and if you didn't have that, you couldn't start up the computer. It was like a big paperweight.
Yep.
You do realize who you're talking to, right? All of us.
Well, you're the.
Yep. No,
Oh,
we
I
all
thought you
went
were
down the
expecting-
same road. Computer. What's that? Let me see. Let me thank Diana Mallory, bequeather of the gong and secret squirrels, came in with a $5 donation and said, "Hey, Alexa, send John lots of donations." Let's see if she comes through on that. Oh, thank you very much, Diana Mallory. We appreciate the donations we get in this show and everything between now and we get right before Christmas. So your donations today will come in right before Christmas. That's the way Google
That's
does their
awesome.
shit. Yeah, they hold it ransom for a while and then give it to you, which is good. So anyway,
So you ready for this week, John? Let's
I
see what
am ready
exciting
for
things
this
go
week.
on.
I am ready for this
Sure.
week. I want to see a little more activity.
Yeah, so
on the
do I.
January 6th front and on the Build Back Better plan, some movement through Congress. I mean, through the Senate. Let's get after it. Let's start debating the issue. We already know who's going to say no, so let's start working on them now. We have
Yep,
to.
let's get on it.
Yeah, we have to do something here. We have to get some shit moving here. On both
Yep.
fronts, on the Build Back Better plan and on the January 6th Commission.
Yeah,
Especially on the
because-
January 6th Commission, because this shit's getting old. What are you going to
Yeah,
do? Let
Johnny,
it fade into
it's like
memory?
Well, what's going to happen is the Republicans are hoping that, well, if we drag it on long enough, why the midterm elections will be upon us, and there you go.
I just want to change the subject real quick. I wanted to say something before I forget about it. And since Travis is in the room, for anyone else out there that's got if you got Disney Plus, I highly recommend watching the Beatles get back.
I see.
Fantastic. It's
Oh, is it
amazing.
good?
Oh,
It's,
okay.
it's 9 hours. It's
9 hours?
Three
Wow.
3-hour long part, but it's worth every minute of it, and
I
it's
heard it was great.
it's incredible, and I highly
I hadn't
recommend
heard
it.
anything about it at all.
Oh
Yeah, well,
I've heard
if
it
you
was
got Disney
fantastic.
Plus, I recommend. Like I said, you gotta have each part's 3 parts. Each part's 3 hours long. So it took me, I watched the first one Thursday. The first one come out Thursday, then the second one come out Friday, and then the third one come out yesterday.
Oh, no,
And so
they got-
but it was worth it, and I've been waiting to watch it. It's been, they've been talking about it for a couple months now, and then it finally come out on Thanksgiving. And like I said, highly recommend it to anyone that's got Disney Plus. You just got to have 9 hours of time.
Yeah.
CNN,
I'll have to check it out.
CNN.
It looked pretty good from advertisements and such. I
I've
mean,
seen
I'm
a
not the
couple of
biggest
trailers.
Beatles fan, but the history behind it and the footage looks
Communist.
so intense.
Well,
so,
yeah, and,
yeah.
you thinking the footage would be? The footage is clear. I mean, from look at the
That's
time it
That's
was
what I
shot.
heard. That the footage they had was
Oh.
fantastic. That's what.
Yeah, and it's
a
I
couple
can't.
hours left, huh?
Yeah, I can't
Oh,
say anything.
I love the Beatles. As far as I'm concerned, they were man. I remember as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
They were, and the girls were screaming like crazy.
Yeah.
When
Well,
they came out.
Well, the gist of it is "To Let It Be" was the last album they did before they broke up, and they did the rooftop
Yeah.
concert,
I
and that's what
remember
all this leads up to is them going into the space and recording that album and doing the concert. And that's pretty much. But it's I mean, you're like, hey, there was a fifth Beatle, and actually, in reality, there was 6 Beatles total because they had a drummer before Ringo. But anybody familiar with Billy Preston?
I've heard.
I mean,
yes,
it's
I've
a
heard.
god.
The name.
Oh, it's he comes in and plays keyboards with them, and it's and if they're like the first part of it, they're struggling, but on the second part of the series is when Billy Preston comes in, and then everything just starts flowing, and so yeah.
Well, that's
I won't
cool.
say any more. I won't say any
That's
more
awesome.
than that. I won't give it away any more than
Well,
that.
yeah. I don't think there's a plot that you can give away. It's
Yeah.
the Beatles.
But you kind of get a look at how at the time of where they were at.
Right?
It's like you get to like know each of them pretty much.
They're more of
and-
their own personalities and stuff. And ain't
Yeah.
working.
Makes you wonder how they finally got all that footage just to unleash
Put
to the
together,
world.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd like to know the behind
All
the
these
scenes
years
on like.
later. All these
Yeah.
years later.
I would think they'd explain that, wouldn't they, on the program?
Well, I mean, they give you a little opening and explain to you how it all come about and stuff like that.
Oh, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
But basically, it's them just going in and making this album. Actually, the first place they go to just wasn't working, and so they're like, okay, well, not them, but George Harrison's like, fuck it, he's like, I ain't doing this no more. And then, but I ain't gonna give any more of it away. Y'all just have to watch it.
I am.
Yeah.
I'd like to watch it. I'd like to sit down and watch it. What did we watch?
Yeah,
Yeah.
now let's
Okay.
take bets when Dad actually sits down and watches.
Well,
it.
yeah,
Yes,
and it's one of those
I've been
that's
trying
good
to
for
do
the whole
better at it.
family. I mean, it's good for
Give
the
it
whole
3 months.
family, And yeah, you might hear, the F word in there every once in a while and
Oh,
see
pray
some
tell, I
people
can't watch it
smoking. I think it's funny how Disney puts the warning out.
Yeah, I was
foul
about
language
to
in
And they're
say.
smoking too? Can't do it. Can't do it.
Oh man, that's funny.
I'll have to check it out. A little break from the politics because that's what this is all about at our house. We're just trying to get
Yeah.
Dad to watch something besides the news, and which is all fine and dandy. But then I'm over there wondering what the hell's going on whilst I'm watching something else. Breaking news, that kind of shit, and
Yeah.
Everything's breaking news now.
everything is breaking news.
Well, you know,
Something that happened
know,
yesterday and they talked about yesterday is still breaking news today. I hate
well,
that.
you know
shit.
what, John?
It ain't breaking news.
CNN, I remember CNN at one time, they only put that breaking news audio on when it was actually breaking news. Now they do it every
Now it's
hour.
a segment. Now it's part of the breaking news. It's not breaking
It's
news.
every
It's
hour.
just the news. That's the name of the
Right.
show.
They do
Exactly.
that
Yeah, it
every
pisses
hour.
me off. Yeah,
I mean,
ain't
it's
breaking
news.
it's
Yeah, me too.
just clickbait.
that's
I mean,
what
that's
it
all
is.
it is.
That's
is
it. That's it.
It's just a way to keep you engaged.
I'm
That's what
finding the
everybody
best
does.
part of CNN lately has
Yeah,
been
but they're
Jim
making it so
Acosta.
you ignore breaking news.
Jim Acosta's really been kind of
Who
Yeah.
get
throwing
'em?
his
He's
stuff
good.
out
I
there
like
here
it.
lately. I've been enjoying his commentary.
But
'Cause
you
he's
know
been
what,
calling it
John?
like it is.
Those commercials are driving me nuts. They're lucky if they have 3 or 4 minutes, and I wouldn't even call it news. It's just basically debate.
That's the
And
whole
then
problem
it's commercials.
with the 24-hour news cycle shit. It's they got to keep talking about something, and when they ain't, there's more commercials there than you can throw a stick at.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
I like what Mega Wet Willie just
yeah, I
commented.
see that.
It's breaking opinion.
opinion.
and
Yeah.
I love
Breaking
that,
now.
that
Let
it's
me
such
tell
an
you what I
accurate
think.
statement.
It is. This morning I watched. I usually, try to watch Meet the Press, and then usually switch it over to reliable sources or something like that as background, in just so I can hear
Yeah,
something.
inside
Uh,
politics.
I think
watch
it.
that
I think
too.
it was Fauci this morning that was on Face Nation, or I can't remember which one, but yeah, he the clip's out there. But she asked him the thing about Ted Cruz, mentioned that he should be prosecuted, and he just laughs and he's like, well, I would like to ask him about January 6th, and he just goes into. I mean, he fucking. It was great.
I'd like to ask Ted Cruz a few questions about January 6th, and John Cornyn, and Michael Cloud, and Louis Gohmert, and a whole bunch of others from this state, including my Attorney General
A
Ken
pretty good
Paxton.
range there.
What the hell was you thinking about? As Mega Wet Willie just sent in $5, thank you very much, sir, and said, it's no longer breaking news, it's breaking opinions. Coming news now, Wolf Blitzer with In the Situation Room, and there ain't no situation.
Yep.
But it is.
Well, they
It's
took it-
entertainment for the masses is what it is. It's
Well, they picked a good one with Wolf Blitzer because if you notice, he has what I call tonal inflection. When he gets on, it's like, oh man, this just happened. He makes it very dramatic.
well, that's the name of the
Yeah,
game.
he's good at that.
That's the name of the game. It's got to be dramatic. It's got to be suspenseful. Tune back in 5 minutes, and we're going to tell you how the world ends. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Want to keep you hooked in there. That's the whole idea.
Yeah, then they slam. Well, usually what I do is I mute the thing when the commercials come on. And sometimes it just gets on my nerves, or I'll shut the TV off for a while.
Well, I'm not
Yeah,
that
it's
quick
kind of
on
like
the
another
button,
version of TV reality.
but I do critique
Yeah.
commercials. You can ask Travis, and I will critique your commercial. Don't put a commercial on there and do something stupid in it because I'm going to make a comment on it whilst I'm waiting on the news to come back on. It's
Yeah,
my-
you talk about a lot of them,
it's-
don't you?
Yes, I do. Don't do stupid shit.
I've noticed that.
Yeah.
I've noticed commercials are stupid.
Yeah, they're dumb. Don't do something stupid in the commercial and they expect me to go by you. No. The
They
big
did the same
example
thing,
was this lady driving down the middle of the road and she's listening to music. Oh, and the band's actually in the back seat just playing.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden she hits a button and then there's some guy in the back seat with a pair of glasses looking at a map going, go straight. And it's the car. You can listen to music, or when you need it, get driving instructions. And then the camera zooms out, and she's in the fucking desert on one road. There's only one road. Really? You turned off the music because you
direction?
didn't know which way to go? Shouldn't have a
I
driver's
know
license.
exactly.
Yes. Yeah. Don't do something stupid. Why are you turning on
It's
now?
fun though, isn't it, John?
Just listen. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I hunt for the only ones I don't pick apart are the Subaru commercials, which I happen to like a lot. I like the dog family.
I know I'll be glad when all these Medicare ones are done.
I know it.
Yeah.
Every
so,
5 minutes there's a Medicare supplement. You
Yeah,
better
I know.
and you better hurry up and do it
Hey.
because time's running out. Every
What's
celebrity
that
in the
one,
world.
John? What's that one, John? Where this guy finds a missing dog and he takes it back to the owners. You see
Oh, it's
that
a it's
one?
a car commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
I'm not
remember
sure if
which
it's
car.
Lexus or
I
what
just
is it?
yeah, I think it is a Lexus.
I think it's Lexus.
Yeah, I'm just
Lexus,
thinking,
yeah.
good guy, took the dog back. Nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never remember what it's about, who they're for. I just
Yeah.
remember the doggy.
Yeah, I remember the dog getting back home. What car was it? I don't know. I was paying attention to the dog.
So that was a
Your
car
car
commercial,
didn't
huh?
interest me. It's the dog. Look at that. Oh, he's cute. He's got his head over the shoulder. So nice.
Yeah.
Well, so much
Well,
for the
yeah,
entertainment of commercials.
Too.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
their cars are higher than what I could afford anyway.
I got to tell you, I'm happy with my little Ford Focus. I'm just tickled to death
yeah,
with gas
you,
mileage
you
it's
like
getting.
it now?
Ah, man. I'm loving it.
How
for
many
gas mileage.
cylinders is it, John?
4. 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Just looks
Good.
like a little
See, that's how I do too.
damn
you
Briggs
know?
and Stratton in
4
there or something.
cylinder.
Boy, it just humming along brrr, like a lawnmower.
Mm-hmm.
But hell yeah.
What year is it, John?
It's a
What year is it?
2016.
Not bad.
2016, but
that's
it
not
only had
bad. That's good for you.
65,000 miles on it.
That ain't
Oh,
bad
that
either.
should be
That's
really
not
good
bad.
for
One
you.
owner vehicle and all that stuff. You know, I envision little old grandpa who just went over to the store back and forth every once in a while. I'm thinking. You know, that's what I like to think anyway.
Yeah, that
No,
that
it's
car
doing
is
real
good
well.
for it.
Me and Mama took a ride
That
this
car is
evening
good.
to Whataburger.
Well, that car is good for those old grandpas, you know.
Hey, what are you calling me? Were you insinuating some shit there? Huh? I ain't a grandpa.
now
Are you a
what-
grandpa?
what
No, I'm not a grandpa either.
No.
Well,
I'm a grandma.
well,
well, there you go.
you know what they
Maybe we can call
say,
you
if
that.
the shoe fits, you know what they say, John, if the shoe fits, wear it, right?
Well, it don't fit. I ain't
I
got no
couldn't
grandkids.
resist.
Hell, I'm having a
That's
hard enough
okay.
time with
I
the two
say,
I got.
I say if the shoe fits, find the other one.
Find the other one.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
shoe ain't gonna do you a damn
I
bit
like
of good.
that.
Oh shit. Yeah. Boy, howdy crap. So, what else is going on?
Oh.
Geez, not much, huh?
Not.
Well,
you know,
everyone paid no
I'm waiting.
attention
We're
to
all
the news
still
this
trying to
weekend.
get over the. Of course, we do have Lauren Bobart, McCarthy thing going on.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
see,
can't
there's always
stand her.
entertainment in the Republican Party. All you have to do is just look over the
Yeah.
horizon.
What is it? The one day she said that nasty stuff, and the next day, oh, I apologize to her. You know what? I wouldn't accept her apology.
It was a half-hearted
way.
apology, and I don't like the way she added at the end. There are more important things to talk about than having this distraction. Really?
Yeah.
You're the one
yeah.
that made the
She
distraction,
caused it.
stupid.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
let's don't get
Really,
caught
you
up
would-
in these little hissy fits here. You're the one doing the hissy fit.
Yeah, yeah. If there's more important stuff to talk about, then fucking talk
Why
about it.
weren't you
Don't-
talking about it up on that stage? Instead of, you know, like everybody insinuates, it's open mic night at the Comedy Store is what she was doing. You know,
Yeah.
Pete Buttigieg trying to chest feed. Ha, 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 ha. You know, that's what, she got an applause meter behind her or some shit.
She's an idiot. What can I say?
Well, you know, but the problem is there's a pack of them. And the Republican
Yeah.
Party needs to do some, you know, that's what this discussion is about. Kevin McCarthy is not, you know, he says he talked to her and wants Bobart to get in touch with Ilham. No. How about trot her ass out there and say it was a terrible mistake to say anything like that? I apologize. I apologize to Ilham Omar and to my Republican Party and colleagues. And by the way, I resign. That's what she ought to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's an idiot. I
But
swear.
you know,
That's being
You
nice,
know-
John.
Yeah, it is
John,
being
I
nice.
tell you, Thanksgiving Day, I was up at my cousins, the one that is so pro-Republican. Would you believe the whole time that's all he talked about? Oh, Biden is this and that, and I just got sick of it. Now they want me to come up for Christmas. I don't know.
Yeah, go.
Yeah,
Tell them
yeah.
all the things Biden doing.
Yeah,
Like that
really.
infrastructure you just got. How about this
Yeah,
vaccine
hey,
program we got going on?
well, I said to Mark, I said, well, you didn't throw away the check that you got, I'm sure.
No,
So,
no. And I know people still getting them checks
oh yeah.
and still bitching about Biden. Really? You're that petty? Yes, they are.
Yeah,
Yes, they are.
they are. Hmm.
But the
I
Bobart
was
thing,
gonna call you up.
what are they going to do?
Well,
Because they got what's his name? Paul Gosar out of Arizona doing his little cartoon thing.
He's a
You got
real
Marjorie
idiot.
Taylor Greene down there opening her mouth every time you turn around. Lauren Bobart out there thinking she's a stand-up comedian. Matt Gatz, who, well, he's still chasing little girls as far as I know. I don't know. They haven't
Yeah.
arrested his ass for that yet. So, Georgia
You know, he-
still hasn't filed charges against Trump for trying to interfere. There's a lot of shit.
Gates is out there he wants to introduce a national stand your ground law throughout the whole country. National stand your ground law. That's his new thing he wants. That's the new bill he wants to introduce. I'm like, he's
They
I
have
think he
grasped
needs a
hold.
stand-in. Well, I think he needs a stand-in prison law instead. That's where he needs to be.
Need a slapping
right?
law so we can slap people when they say stupid stuff like that. It's the right. That's what they're doing. They're grasping on to the Kyle Rittenhouse thing, and holding it up as a banner. They're trying to lose the sight of Brunswick, Georgia, or the Charleston trial. They want to key in on, look at us, we got the gun thing, and it's going to be a big argument down here in Texas because Beto O'Rourke is running here in Texas, and Lord, man, I might even take up religion if that guy wins. I want him as my governor. I want him for my state, for the
Yeah.
leadership that he provides. And they're going to try to come after him about the gun comment, about your AR-15, your AK-47, and I'm 100% with him. What the fuck you want
Yeah.
one for? Just to play Rambo. Kiss my ass. Grow the fuck up. You want to go buy a 223, a 270, dude. They're down at the store. They just don't have a clip that goes in them that you can stick 60, 70, 80, 90 rounds in. You don't need it. It's a danger to this society. We see what happens to it every time you turn around. It's the weapon of choice. So when Beto O'Rourke says, yes, we want to take them away, I'm behind him 100%. Take away all my guns. No, just the one you want to play army with. It's just,
Yeah.
yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I hope he wins too, John.
Timothy says, I respect Beto for sticking to his principles on gun, even though it's Texas. Gun freedom has a price, as Beto saw in the El Paso Walmart massacre. Gun freedom has a price. Sort of like that,
There's one going on.
Yes, and it will be the weapon of choice for any mass shooter. That's what they want.
And
That's
it
what they
hasn't
want.
stopped.
So, yeah, I'm all for an assault weapons ban. What the hell you want one for? You want one? Join the freaking army. They'll give you one.
Yep.
They'll point to people you can shoot at. Of course, they shoot back, but, you're a tough guy like you. Shit, what difference does it make? You're Rambo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So get your ass out there. I just don't have, and I'm a gun owner. I'm just not a gun nut. A gun nut is one that thinks that gun is the most important thing in his life. Everything. It's to protect
what,
his
John?
family. No, it's to make your pecker hard. Let's be honest.
I think what it is, they view guns as that type of gun as an extension of their masculinity. Really, when you think about it, what else? I mean,
It's
that
their
makes them
dream.
feel so manly.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, you never know when 30 guys might be coming running down your driveway trying to get you. Really?
Yeah.
If that's happening, we got more problems in America than we thought. But that's
And
that's
in
what
my eyes, it doesn't work.
yeah, no. It's what are we, 250 years old? We are the longest surviving democracy. You realize that? Every democracy
Yeah.
before us has failed. And I can see how. I can see how. It is
Well,
by
John,
the slow death behind closed doors kind of thing. It's what we've seen all over Eastern Europe. When people get voted in and then they become dictators, they just change the law, baby. They just do it.
well,
Go ahead.
you know what, John? I said to my cousin, I said, well, what, do you really want a dictator? I'd rather a dictator than to have to pay these high gasoline prices and all this other
Oh,
stuff.
kiss my
I
ass.
don't know if they realize. Yeah, it's like, come on, people. You get a dictator and you're going to lose rights. And don't sit there and crying about it after you get them in. I can't figure out why people would want to vote these idiots in that want to take over our government. I
Yeah.
can't figure it out.
I don't know either. It boggles the mind.
Well,
Yeah.
this affection that the Republican Party has with overtaking our government, taking America back, and all this bullshit, they're walking a very thin line on destroying this whole thing. If we played out their little fantasy that they have in their head, what would we have? We'd have an authoritarian dictator. And if you think they would ever turn loose of power, you're mistaken.
Did you see, John?
Huh?
I just gonna say, did you see what's his face? Fareed Zakari, I think his name is. He had a special this morning on where the Republican Party is and how it started, how it became what it is today. And I think it's centered on Barry Goldwater was one of them.
Yes, Barry Goldwater.
He was the one they think that he started the whole movement, and then it went up to Reagan and all that.
It started with Goldwater, went to Reagan. Reagan is the one that really did the big changes. Goldwater didn't get elected. Goldwater ran, but he didn't get elected. When Reagan came in, that's when the shit hit the fan. That's when things started changing in the Republican Party, where they started intentionally using religion and just the,
Jerry Falwell.
yeah, well, yeah, religion was a big part of it. Came into the White House, moral majority back in those days and stuff like that. But the biggest thing is they figured out is this trickle down economics theory that they still live by today. Give to the rich and it'll trickle
by the
down
way,
to
John,
the poor. Yes.
I just wanted to let you know. Do you remember that night when we were having a hard time finding a parking? It was so jammed up. There was something going on.
Yeah.
That had to do with some American freedom thing. They had a big conservative meeting because John Hagee,
John Hagee,
who has, he's from San Antonio. He has a big church down there. He was there, and now what's his face? The general that's a disgrace. Matt or what? Flynn, Michael Flynn.
Yeah, Mike
he
Flynn
was
was
there. That's what that was.
they were chanting "Let's go, Brandon" in John Hagee's church. Inside the church, they're chanting "Let's go, Brandon," which we know is all code for "fuck Joe Biden." In his church, he's out apologizing for it now. He's saying he should not have allowed such to come into his church. No shit, John. Tells you what you think about your real religion there, buddy. No, you'd sell it out in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, brother. It's sad. He's just another one of these pick your pocket preachers. That's it.
Yeah, well, I guess they had it at the convention center there. I think there's a convention center right where we were.
Yeah.
And that's probably where it was. Because I couldn't figure it out. I didn't
think
know
of all that shit that we was in that night, which it was terrible, all that traffic, just trying to get a parking spot. And, all of that was a bunch of maggots.
All the right-wing nut jobs.
Yep.
I imagine. That's scary to see that many people following these people. I meant to tell you that. I didn't know if you realized that.
We didn't realize it that night, but we found out later that's what it was. It is. It's worrisome. Now,
Scary.
even with that large of a gathering, it's not that big. It's not that big. These die-hard maggots, there's not that many of them. And every day I think there's fewer and fewer. The ones that are left are your basic bigoted, homophobic, racist assholes. Just assholes who want to be assholes. They're the ones that they don't give a shit about any issue. They don't give a shit about what any. They're there for the attitude, baby, and it ain't gonna change. Nothing we can do can reach those people.
Speaking of San Antonio, y'all's Mitch is in the room with his hand up.
Mitch Goldstein.
Oh yeah, he is.
Well, let's see if
He has his hand up.
I don't know if Travis is with.
Okay,
there
he
is.
just.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Mitch, how you doing, brother?
All right, we're on our way back from. You still hear me?
Yes.
On our way back from Virginia, we were down to see Julie's folks.
How are they? How's Julie's mama?
Not as bad as I was expecting. We'll
Good.
leave it at that.
Good. Well, that's good. Good.
We had a good time. We had a great dinner last night. We had bagels this morning. We've been slowly making our way home. We stopped at this huge international grocery and got all this cool stuff.
Outstanding.
I'm so pleased. What a great day it was.
Good.
And how are you doing, John Bridwell?
I am doing just fine. I'm full of sick, been eating too much food lately, but, 'tis the season, brother. It's what we're supposed to do.
We've been treating ourselves pretty well, I would have to say.
Yes. Mitch, I had so much fun with you in San Antonio. I cannot wait for the next time. I really can't. I'm looking forward to it, brother.
Yeah.
I'm ready to drag your narrow ass up to Pittsburgh is what I'm waiting for.
I am sure. What I've been telling people is wherever we get together, whether it be San Antonio, Pittsburgh, Kansas, I don't care where it is. I'm asking Mitch, where's the best place to eat around here? Because chances are Mitch is going to know.
I traveled many years as a consultant, all over the country, all over the world,
Indeed.
and I know how to have a good time on the road, man. I know where to eat, I know where to sleep, I know where to drink. Generally,
there you go.
Market Square was a little disappointing and kitschy and touristy.
Wow.
But on the whole, I kind of enjoyed our little walk there for the most part.
I did indeed.
And it was a beautiful, absolutely stunningly beautiful day. And I had one hell of a fun time that night, even though we were amongst the undead.
We were
that night.
But we didn't realize it at the moment that we were. But they were all around us.
Don't give me that crap. I told you when we were standing on that bridge, and I said to you, I told you, man, we were standing on the bridge.
Oh, yes.
I said the white people are out in fucking force tonight.
I do remember you saying that. We went up from the Riverwalk to stand up the bridge, to be honest, so John could smoke a cigarette, because you can't smoke down there at the Riverwalk. I don't care what you're smoking. You can't do it. So you have to go upstairs.
Yeah.
And so we took a quick break up there, and I do remember that. Awful lot of white people around.
And then we sat down in that little abandoned spot.
That was entertaining.
And we were watching that. Watching that cop was entertaining.
That was. He never moved his hand. I told Mitch, I said, if that guy didn't move his other hand every once in a while, I'd swear he was a mannequin.
I'm telling you, man, I was John had to talk me out of calling 911. That guy's heart was beating.
Yeah.
Was that the guy that was talking in front of us? He was the cop in front of us when we were waiting for our...
Yeah. He never took his hand off the post. Hello, Miss T. I'm sorry, I was just saying hello, Miss T. She just popped in the room. I got your address, buddy.
Hello?
I'm going to mail you something. I got something I want to mail you. You'll see it when you get it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to mail
it. Is it a summons of some kind?
Just be very careful opening it, and I'd hold it underwater myself, but
Mitch, I appreciate your hospitality to all of us. I appreciate
Mitch was an
You know
outstanding.
something?
Huh.
And it says in the Quran, and I am not kidding you. It says in the Quran that a man should be wealthy so that he may, share his wealth with other people. I've been very, very fortunate, and it was my pleasure, my absolute pleasure to hang with you guys. That was what I'll never forget.
Well, none of us that was there going to forget, because you kept picking up the tab. Yeah.
Hey, even though I probably embarrassed Mitch.
All I bought was I bought some tacos.
You bought tacos. You bought pizza.
Those are good tacos, huh, John? Those good tacos, John?
Those were not good tacos. They were awesome tacos. Those were by far the best tacos I've ever had in my life. I say that proudly because I've ate a lot of tacos all across Texas. I have driven all across the state. I've had tacos from one side to the other.
I know your sincerity is totally there, John. I feel it. I saw it on your face, and you've been into that delicious.
Oh man! And everybody kept asking me, what is so good about it? To me, it was the first off the masa, the tortilla itself. Yeah. That's the first thing that's going to hit you, and that tasted
high grade masa.
Yes,
high grade masa.
That is
not
masa.
Dirt.
Yeah. Then you get into the well, I had one beef and one chicken. They were both fantastic, both spiced up just right. Yeah.
Yep.
No doubt.
And they have a bunch of other stuff too that we didn't even. Well, we should have went back. God damn it.
Well, there is always mañana, my friend.
Hey, dude. Well, you know something? Nothing would make me happier than to extend to the Blue Dot family the same invitation that if the Lord should will, that
if the Lord alloweth.
And you know I am a man of very, very ironic and specious faith. But nonetheless, I say categorically that if we are ever in the Lone Star State and find ourselves in the beautiful city of San Antonio, that I will bring whoever will come to Tego Molino, and I will buy them some tacos.
Yep.
You have my word.
See
I will
there?
do it.
It's worth the trip to San Antonio just to get the damn tacos. Yeah. I'm telling you. I've had a lot of tacos. I've never had tacos.
John liked them.
Yes. Everybody liked them there. Travis
Travis
liked them.
Travis is raving about the friggin' tacos.
Dude, I haven't stopped talking about the tacos since we've been home, Mitch. I'm not kidding you.
No.
I've had a few run-ins with some friends, and I've had to tell them that, bro, next time we go to San Antonio, I know exactly where we're going to eat.
Yep.
And
I'll tell you what, man.
Yeah.
And they will pack you some shit up to go.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I'm gonna take advantage of that too.
No. I'm gonna sit right there and eat it. I want it right out of the kitchen. I don't want to go nowhere.
You can do it. I don't let you take. My understanding is the FAA frowns upon taking Mexican food on a plane.
I think they all do. I know they don't want you bringing stuff on.
They want you to buy their expensive.
Yeah, but I like.
Cassie Hicks wants to know what's the name of this taco place.
Molino, Molino, on San Pedro Boulevard in San Antonio, Texas, North San Antonio. I would say it's no more than 2 miles from the airport. It is across the street, not exactly across, but kind of across the street from the North Star Mall. Recommendation: park at the North Star Free Mall for free and walk your fat ass over to Teca Molino across the street. Be careful when you cross the street now.
And another unsolicited supporter there, Suzanne Jarrett, just came in and said they were awesome tacos and the company was fantastic. Suzanne was with us, as was Miss Linda, Terry and Richard, Travis and I, Johnny Fly. Everybody had agreed. Everybody there agreed.
Quite a crew. Quite a motley crew.
And I think we knew. And Susan Jarrett said, we sure missed you and the rest at the rest Marriott. Never mind. Next time, she said. Next time.
I'll tell you, man, the courtyard was nice because
It was.
the courtyard came in real handy.
It was. That was our meeting
it
spot.
was
We just
nice.
hung out there a lot of time. And that was
Yes,
basically, that was the best part of the whole trip when we just got to hang around outside. Just-
Hang around outside and
Yeah.
just, smoking bowl.
I'm
after
glad you
bowl,
were there. I haven't been swimming in years. I can't remember the
I
last time
found
I was
that-
in a swimming pool. I went swimming.
Well, I found that so relaxing, John, just to sit with friends, and
Well,
just
that's
have a
why
nice
we were all
talk.
there, is it not?
Yes.
There you go. We had an opportunity to meet each other. And that's what
And I'm glad
that
we
was the
got to
biggest
meet
thing.
Suzanne. She was fun. She definitely had a sort of positive mental attitude that
Who's that?
refreshing.
Who?
Suzanne.
Her?
Yeah.
Are you shitting me?
I
Stick in the mud?
I
Wouldn't
love-
do nothing over there. Just are you shitting me? No, I love the hell out of her.
I love Suzanne
Oh,
and
she's-
Miss Linda.
Miss Linda
And
and
Suzanne
Suzanne.
was a riot. And Miss Linda, man, I recognized her with that cowgirl
she's
hat
listening
on
now.
right away.
I was trying to get
I
a rise
know.
out of her.
She was amazing. She was amazing.
You got my phone number, Suzanne? I was just wondering, did you get my phone number? I think you got my phone number. Oh, wait. Yes, you did.
What's that all about?
Ah, she sent me a text. Yeah. Hey.
Well, I love meeting everybody. I really had such
Mitch,
a
it
good
was.
time.
I hope next
was
time we
great
get
hearing
we get to see Julie with you.
You will, and I tell you, it's nice to hang out with a bunch of people where you're the youngest one there, too, by the way.
All right, quit bragging.
Oh, no, I guess Travis is younger than me. All right,
That's
Travis is
right.
younger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say I might have you beat there, Mitch, but hey, we'll be top two. How about that?
Were you ever born in this century? Were you born in this century or last?
I was born in '91, so last century.
Yeah, that's right. You're a little older than Zach. So, all right, you're still cool. Never mind.
All right, cool.
Well, I
As
got-
long as I'm still cool, I'm all right with that.
Are you
Well, I
shitting
am
me
the
too?
final-
Those
I
two
am
were
the
launching
final arbiter.
rockets into space, man. That's what those two were doing.
Well, I got a kick out of you, John and Travis. You guys are tall. It was funny. I mean, you had to bend down to give
Not
me
really.
a
I was
hug.
standing on Tyler's shoulder. We just didn't want to let you know he was there.
Oh, is that what
That's
it was?
what it was. I was
Oh,
sitting on his
okay.
shoulders. He was
You
holding
weren't
me up.
supposed to say that.
Yeah, you know how it is. We just never let him.
I
have it.
didn't see a thing.
I wish he could have been there, but we were tickled to death that we got to meet everybody.
Yeah, I'm glad I got
And
you.
I
there.
am. I'm ready.
You
to-
like Dick's Last Resort, huh? Was it
I
worth the wait?
loved Dick's. I loved it. That just put the icing
Hey,
on the cake.
hey,
That little
Hey,
experience.
Mitch. I hope I didn't embarrass you, Mitch.
Johnny, how could you not embarrass us all?
It was
How
funny.
could
It
you
was
not
funny.
embarrass us all, buddy? I'm just saying.
He
Let me
looked-
You know?
explain something to you. When you embarrass yourself, that's all the people that are embarrassed, John.
That's
When
it.
you
No,
embarrass
you look-
yourself, I'm not
No,
embarrassed.
I had a blast. Well, it
I'm
was
not
funny.
embarrassed.
It was funny, Mitch, when you looked at me and said the words that come out of your mouth.
Yeah. Well, you did get the
Just
dick sticker.
said-
I'm just saying.
Hey,
Really?
hey, we were allowed to.
It
ask
was
you
the
back in our day.
appropriate place for such a comment. I'm telling
Right.
you, it was the appropriate place.
Okay.
Hey,
I
they
was
were
just
dishing
saying-
it
I was
out.
actually very proud of you. I thought you, all things considered, conducted yourself quite admirably.
Oh, look at here, Cassie Hicks up there.
Oh,
You make
thank
up for
you.
it in sweetness, Johnny Fly.
Oh, thank you.
Excuse me. Excuse. Obviously, you have not met him, but
I liked how the waiter called you old timer. That was
yeah,
fucking
yeah, I
funny.
did
He
too.
called me. he
I
called me
slid
old
right over
man.
to the background. That guy was
He
honing
called
in
you
on
old
Johnny Fly.
timer, too.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, did he?
yeah. I just slinked back in the background and yep, that's him over there. Pick on his ass.
Hey, if that happens again, John, I'm gonna make you front and center.
No,
like, hey, what about
no.
that
You see
old
where
guy
I
over
sat
there?
when we sat down, huh? Yeah, give me
I
that
know, you were cringing
far
in the
corner
back.
table over there.
I have pictures of you cringing in the back corner.
It was through that word. Those stairs were remarkably difficult. And remember all the Mexican girls that were up there? Oh, weren't they adorable? They were
indeed.
definitely not with the other people.
No, this should be an inspiration to every one of you. Next time we have one of these, we need to plan it more in ahead, get it all situated, and so everybody can come. I had a freaking fantastic time, and I needed
John,
it.
It was worth. I haven't flown since 1998, and it was worth every bit to fly down there. I love flying, and to get to meet you and Travis and the rest of the gang.
Well, the feeling was mutual, buddy. Feeling was mutual. Me and Travis just had a fantastic time, and it was just tickled to death to get to meet everybody. And now we know each other. See? And that's why she's got my phone number. You got my phone number, Mitch. Johnny Five's got it.
I got your phone number.
Yeah.
If I ever need,
if you ever need, and I got the link. I got a few. I need to sit down. I haven't had a moment to start listening because I want to sit down and listen. You know what I mean? So.
Oh yeah, dude, I tell you, you gotta have to put yourself a good solid 50, 55 hours aside to listen to it all.
It's going to come in chunks, but I definitely want to listen. I want to know that story. So
it's a fabulous story. It really is.
I'm going to enjoy the shit out of it.
I wish it were a little more digestible. I know you'll appreciate it because you're
right up my alley. I answered the question correctly, did I not?
Right. You did.
I did. See, it's the salt
and you
that
will
runs in my veins.
Yeah. You will recognize. And what is really interesting is we're talking about Moby Dick for those who are curious. It may seem kind of an antiquated story, but it's actually really, really intellectually powerful, and it's kind of presumptive on a very different set of rules. Hang on, something is amiss.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
You're being pulled over.
Oh, thank you. No. We're
okay.
We are in the process of picking up dinner.
Oh, okay.
We did not want to cook, so we're just kind of chilling out.
Outstanding.
And I just got a roll of lassi. You know what a lassi is, right? You guys know Indian food?
No, I don't. What is it?
It's made from yogurt. It's kind of a drinkable yogurt.
Right.
And it's flavored with rose.
Do you pour bourbon in it?
Really quite unique. Quite unique. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Outstanding.
Yep.
Now, what was that margarita you had? What was that?
The one I had?
Yeah, that was good.
That was a mojito.
A mojito. I'd never had a mojito before.
Mojito.
That was pretty good.
Mojito is basically, there's a drink, a Brazilian drink called the caipirinha, which is made with cachaça, which is a different liquor than rum, but also made from cane sugar. And you basically, if you take out this cachaça, which is hard to find, and you replace it with rum, you end up with a mojito. So it's three really great flavors. It's got that dark rum flavor, and lime and mint. That's friggin' awesome.
Really, it was quite tasty. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Well, let's welcome Chris into the room.
Back.
Chris, are you in the room?
Yes, I am, guys. How are you?
We're doing just fine. Where were you? We was waiting for you in San Antonio, but you weren't there. But we wish you had been. Chris, how you been doing?
I've been doing great. I had a great Thanksgiving with my aunt and uncle and friends, 18 friends over. Yeah. All of them triple vax.
Everybody got it all up, boosted up, and all that.
Yeah, Good. So we had turkey and ham smoked. Was in the smoker for 8 hours or something, and it was spectacular. And everybody brought sides, and it was a great Thanksgiving.
And you ate too much.
Yes,
it's in Leviticus. In Leviticus, look it up. It's the law.
Oh, was the turkey injected too?
It's the law.
No, just just in the cavity. My uncle just buttered it up really good under the skin. Put some lemons and some aromatics in the cavity, and it was juicy. I mean, it came out perfect.
True. I was gonna say everybody.
Jeff Curry's been cooking. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean.
Oh
to
no,
No, I was just gonna say, everybody there had been vaccinated. That's why I was saying, did the turkey get injected?
Oh yeah, I get it.
Got a
But
drug
here's
problem, you have to give it the needle.
One thing I haven't heard brought up tonight yet is the voting rights bills that are sitting out in limbo, right? And it's time for Joe and Chuck to bring out the big guns against our two favorite senators, right? Cinema Mansion.
I agree.
You've got to threaten the chairship, Joe Manchin's chairship of the Energy Committee, right?
Yeah.
You have to. Yeah, I mean, it's time for that.
To take some kind of action because, and like you say, the Build Back Better plan and the Voting Rights Act that damn it.
If those two voting rights bills do not,
John Lewis Voting Rights Act and
and there's another one addendum, right?
Yeah.
If those don't pass, there's no way the Democrats can win another
it's going to be
election.
a serious attempt to. It's part of all what we've seen of the Republican march across the country to restrict voting rights. These are the things that we need to pass to counteract that. And they are the most important things, because if we don't have the vote, guess what? Yeah, it ain't going to go good. What's that, Johnny Five?
Well, John, like they said, I heard this not long ago. They said if they don't get a hold of this now, it could be at least a decade until the Democrats would ever be considered to be voted back into office.
I would suggest it would be longer than that. If ever, exactly, Mitch. If the Republicans regain power, well, if they get the midterms, number one, that January 6th committee, out the window, baby. They don't want nothing to do with it. It's all hyped up anyway, and then I swear they'll probably do away with the filibuster because they'll want to get their shit done unless they take a majority enough of both the House and the Senate that they can just walk all over everybody, and then they might hold.
They'll expand the Supreme Court too, John.
Yes, they will. Yes, and we have the Mississippi case coming up in front of the Supreme Court soon. That's not guaranteed. Who is it? Clarence Thomas. Clarence Thomas, who once said he would overturn any American law. He's been waiting for this for years. We have a 6-3 court. This case of Mississippi is the one that could determine whether Roe v. Wade stands or not.
Mm-hmm.
They ought to work as hard as they can to codify it in the Senate.
Lest we forget, I want to remind everybody here that while we stood there and waited for George W. Bush to steal the fucking election in the middle of the night in Florida and steal it away from Al Gore, and we said, oh my God, what are these people going to do as soon as Clinton got out of office? Well, that started a series of appointments to the Supreme Court, where you now have a Supreme Court that looks like the Court of the Confederacy. Mm-hmm. And it's going to take, if America survives the next 50 years, we might get back on track with jurisprudence in America. Because right now, not only is the Supreme Court fucked up, but we have lots of attorneys general
all across the country
are red, lots of governors that are red states, and they're willing to do anything, literally anything, to stay in power, including disturb the constitutional voting rights of Americans.
Yes.
There was a voting
Ask Greg Abbott.
1907.
Yeah. And Dan Patrick, right?
Yes.
And Dan Patrick.
As soon as that court, and it was not a 6-3 court. It was a split court that broke open the Voting Rights Act and paved the way for Texas and other states that had, as the court said, poor record of voting rights. That allowed to start the gerrymandering, to start the voter ID nonsense. That all started when the Voting Rights Act, when the fourth section of the Voting Rights Act was overturned by the Supreme Court, which was the provision that allowed the federal government to monitor states where elections were considered to be suspicious, shall we say. Yeah. And that was found to be unconstitutional unconstitutional by the Clarence Thomas Court. Clarence Thomas came onto the court. So thank a conservative for starting the ball rolling on breaking jurisprudence in America, possibly permanent.
On to fascism, on the march to fascism.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, what they're trying to do, the red states are trying to do, is yank away the power of the election. You know,
They want to put it
basically
in the
give
hand
the
of the
power-
legislators.
Yes, the state legislatures to appoint the electors for the you know.
So you can go vote for
Electoral
whoever you
college.
want. It's up to your district to your state to decide what electors they'll be sending. Yeah,
It's insanity.
it is. It is. But that's what they're doing here in Texas right now, and that's what they're doing in other states across the country. That's how come you're right. We need to
Florida,
pass the
Georgia.
John Lewis Voting Rights Act and the other one, which name escapes me right now.
Yeah, I can't remember the name too, but they match together. You know,
Yeah.
they need them both.
We
You
need
need
them
them
both.
both.
And there's no reason we couldn't get it through. Again,
It's very simple.
as save
Carve
for
out-
two in our own party. But that's
It's
why
very
we need to
simple.
get
You
rid of the
carve out-
filibuster right there. Is if you're not going to get rid of the filibuster for voting rights, what the
For
hell
voting
is the filibuster for?
Right.
You know? Because they use it against voting rights, against civil rights. That's what it's traditionally been used for. So get
Mm-hmm.
rid of the damn thing.
Dude, we gotta call out Schumer. He is not strong. He does not have the
He's not.
spine
He's
that
not.
we need to get this thing passed in the Senate.
He is not
And
all for
I
getting
said
rid of the
from the
filibuster.
beginning, if you have echoed my sentence,
He's a
he is
major
not.
impediment.
He is useless. He is the enemy of freedom in this country right now. Moderate Democrats are the enemy.
Well,
You
yeah,
have to,
but
you have to threaten Manchin. You have to take away his committeeships and he's chair of the Energy Committee, and say, Joe, you like that?
yeah,
you like that
yeah,
post?
yeah,
Because
let's
or
don't go
you
there.
know, here's what you're gonna do. Yeah.
Same way with Christian sentiment. You know, you're going to
Her
have to
too.
make some kind of action against them to get them back in line. You know, because this is bullshit with both of them concerned mostly about, well, you know, we can't overtax the wealthy. Fuck you. They're concerned about the
Why not?
Wealthy haven't been taxed. The ultra wealthy haven't been taxed since 1979.
79, yeah, since the 70s. That's what
Yeah.
I tell people. Hell, let's just go back to then. Let's put the tax rate what it was back in, I don't know, 1972, 73.
1979.
Yeah.
How about half that? I'll take half that.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm going to sign off. We're virtually home, and we're going to run up and go eat our dinner. But it's great to talk to you guys.
We love you, Mitch.
And,
We love you,
we-
Julie. Thank you for coming in.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Bye,
Julie.
Mitch.
We'll see you later,
Bye.
darling.
Catch you all soon.
All right. Enjoy your dinner.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. They're a great couple. Anyway, where were we? What wreck killing? Joe Manchin.
Squirrel.
Yeah, squirrel. Joe
Who
Manchin.
was it that was going hunting? I was thinking about that.
That's Keith. Keith Beal. He's up there
I was
hunting. What
thinking
the
he was
hell
hunting
are you
squirrel.
doing out there hunting?
Hunt
It's-
squirrel.
That's good though that he is. I'm glad he's staying active. You know, I gave it up. I don't go hunting anymore. I go to the grocery store. That's the piece I want right now. I don't even do that. I don't get to select my meat. Are you shitting me? I wander up and down this aisle like everybody else, looking at the packages, seeing what the hell I can afford. And nowadays, it ain't much, baby.
Yeah.
You know, food prices, especially beef prices. You know, I'm looking at hamburger. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, not so much a steak or anything. That shit's gone a high price. But I suspect that's not going to last much longer. I hope. But again, a lot depends on what we're going to see with this Omicron variant and how that is going to affect our lives. Let's hope it has no effect at all. Let's hope that the vaccinations that we have work against this or anything else it's going to mutate into.
That's the key.
Yeah.
That's the key. The efficacy, if it stays the same, then I think we're fine.
Yeah, I'm good to
But
go.
if that shows, if it shows,
it shows a decrease
any
in efficacy,
decrease,
then we got to all start worrying about
we're
that
up
shit.
the fucking creek.
Did anybody see the picture of it? I told
No.
Travis was down up here today, and I pulled up the picture. It's in the, I think it was in the New York Times, or I think it was the New York Times or the Washington Post one. They have a picture of, you know how they showed you the picture of the coronavirus germ or virus itself?
With
You know,
the
it looks like a little
spikes and
ball,
everything?
yeah, a
Yeah.
little ball with spikes on it. Yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't look anything like that now. Oh,
Oh.
no. As a matter of fact, that shit looks nasty as. Travis, are you there? Anyway.
Looks like something that literally came out of a horror novel.
Yeah.
Like a fucking Lovecraft fucking
Travis looked at it and said, oh,
Jesus
shit,
Christ.
we're all going to die. That thing
Does it
looks,
look like
Yeah,
the
we're-
little germ monster on the Mucinex bottle?
this
Is
thing
that what
looks
it
like
is?
something that
No,
flew out of
it-
somebody's chest in an alien movie or something. Fuck.
looks like something you would get removed.
Yeah,
from
it
your
looks like
body.
something like you know, a tumor or something that you had to have removed, a big hunk of meat that was just ooey and gooey. And, really? What happened to all the cute little spikes? No, them are
Well, there
gone.
goes dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite shocking to see what it looked like. God damn, that doesn't look like anything like the first one. Yeah. Woo. But it
Trying to
does.
find the photo.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's in. Let me see if I can see it. I thought it was in either the New York Times or the Washington Post. Let me look at the. Let me see. Let me look at the New York Times if it is. It's still nope. Must have been the Washington Post. Let me check it. Oh, they done changed the picture. They done changed the picture now because it's not there. I think it was the New York Times though that it was on, and they had a close up picture of what it looked like. Let me see. No.
So I missed the thing you were talking about, the Boobert, right?
Oh.
And she said some inflammatory remarks. Her name on the horn, by the way, is Clanny Oakley.
Clanny Oakley.
That's what we call her. Clanny Oakley. Yeah.
Clanny Oakley. She is. She's.
Yeah.
You know, they've got. Kevin McCarthy talked to her supposedly, and it must have been a nice conversation because Lauren Bobart said, "Oh, I like where he's going," or was that Marjorie Taylor Greene?
Yeah, I think it's Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, Bobart talked to McCarthy. McCarthy told Bobart she's going to have to go see Ilhan Omar and apologize. I think, you know, what are we doing? You know, we just went through this shit with Paul Gosar. Before that, it was Marjorie Taylor Greene. They're idiots. How long do the Democrats have to step up every time and demand that you do something? You know, the Republican Party should have enough integrity to be able to stand up and discipline their own members when they're getting out of control. And guess what? Seems to be quite frequently here in the Republican Party. But Kevin McCarthy could give two shits. He's too far buried up Donnie's ass. He wants that speakership so much. And I think Kevin McCarthy's afraid that they're going to give it to Donnie. And that's a possibility. You know, they could legally.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yes, they could give him the speakership, and then what do we have? Can you imagine that?
What a
And
nightmare.
there are people out there actively pushing that idea. Yeah, Boobert is a perfect name, ain't it? Old cat, old bat. I hate that. She's not an old bat, and she needs more than two cats. I'm just saying. Yes, it's a perfect name for her. She's a boob. Was it Kinzinger called her trash? She's trash. That's what she. You know, you have to. Her, like I said the other day, her. Marjorie Taylor Greene, you got nothing better than that in your district than these idiots, these absolute babbling nut jobs.
Well, they had no one running against them the first time, but now that's a different
Yeah,
story.
it's going to be a different story in 22. I hope there's somebody in Georgia's 14th district that's going to stand up against the cucumber lady, and there's got to be somebody in Colorado's whatever district that is.
No, I heard that one's going to disappear. I heard.
Oh, that's right.
I think it's going to disintegrate. Yeah.
But I know there's in Georgia. There's
one way to get rid of her ass.
Marcus Flowers. He's running against her, and then
in Georgia,
Kelly. I can't think. Yeah. I always forget the other. Her name's Kelly. I always forget her last name. but she's running against that's two Democrats, and and right now it doesn't, from what they say, but it's still early. It doesn't look like she's doing too good in her district. The people,
Marjorie.
Yeah, Marjorie Taylor Greene. They say it's actually going bluer.
I call her the VD queen because she bangs everything that walks through the doors at her fitness center.
Wow.
She just, to me, she started out as an idiot, a right-wing nut job trying to reach out to the Trump maggots. When I saw her running for office the first time, every one of her campaign ads had her pulling up in some Hummer, jumping out with an M16 and trying to shoot a bunch of socialists or whatever the fuck. That was the whole thing. It's the same way with Bobart. It's all about the gun. When I go to Washington, I'm going to carry my weapon all the time. No, you're not. You're not going to carry a weapon onto the floor of Congress. Stupid. You just have to worry about where their mentality lies.
Yeah, what is that saying? Stupid is as stupid does?
Yes. Yeah.
Well,
if you're given a fundraiser little stand-up thing, and the best that you can come up with is some comedy routine trying to make fun of Democrats, you don't have a whole lot to say. You're just trying to get a laugh and hope they vote for you because you tote a gun. Really? You don't know shit about the issues. You just want the attitude, baby, and that's what
they don't care about issues.
No,
they don't care about any issues. The only issue are pretend ones, like critical race theory, and all this other crazy shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
their main
woke Democrats.
Their main thing is to be in power. That's all they're worried
that's
about.
all they care about.
And if getting there means going down to the lowest denominator to raise hate and racism and shit, that's what they'll do, because they're maggots. They have no integrity left in their soul at all. They'll sell it. They just want to climb up Donnie's ass and look, I'm just as mean-spirited as he am. Look, I hate all the people that Donnie hates. It is. It's sad. Sad commentary on the state of our nation and the state of our politics. That we have a certain percentage of our population that goes along with this insane.
Some people are just mean.
Yes.
So the thing is, there's not a lot of them, but what's there is they're very vocal.
Vocal. Right.
And the squeaky wheel gets greased, so that's why you hear them on the news all the time. That's how they're so scary. Because they come on back. We're going to go on the offensive here. Yeah, shouldn't have messed with me. Oh, kiss off. What do you got? I'll put my country up against anything just Steve Bannon can put together any day of the week.
Steve Bannon looks a mess. From what the last I saw him, he's a mess.
He's a white supremacist, white nationalist, Nazi wannabe that just wants to rally all the white people of the world to purify. I don't know what the fuck they want.
He didn't look very good in the beginning.
Well,
No.
Shit always looks so
He's
bad.
never looked good.
Shit always looks bad. That's why Trump always looked that way. It's just shit. It's crap. It's Barker, Carnival Barker mentality. Look at me, I'm Sandra D. Huh.
And another thing, this Mike Lindell guy, even though he for some reason he's out selling shoes, and he's got my shoes and my mattress and all this,
He's got to make money. He's going to have a lot to pay off, man.
Yeah, because I'll leave my TV on sometimes, and then the last couple of days I've woken up, 5 o'clock in the morning or something, and it's one of his damn info commercials on. I think yesterday it's for his shoes, and today it's for his mattress.
Mike Lindell
He's got shoes out.
Shoes. He is one of those.
You, simply put, are a short-sighted, utterly useless, oxygen-wasting human form of pollution, a Darwin Award-deserving, selfish coward.
That's Mike Lindell.
The thing is,
I love it.
People are going to buy this shit.
Yes.
People are going to buy it.
Well, the people that are going to buy it aren't buying it because it's good. They're buying it because it supports the right-wing nut job society, supports Trump's. It's that they've learned how to sell it. But that's why I've said it before. The Republican Party is damn good at selling patriotism. Hold up the flag, play the music, baby. Hold up the Bible. I'm God-fearing. I hold my gun, Lee Greenwood. It's the sell, baby.
You know, he's just one of those guys that you know. By this time, he shouldn't have a pot to piss in with all the shit
No,
he's done.
I like what Kim
You know,
Kindred just said. He's got my pillow, my mattress. Now he's got my lawsuit. My lawsuit bills. My lawsuit bills.
Well, you know what,
good.
John? The
Ah.
thing is, these Republican right-wing idiots, they actually think that they're the ones that are patriotic, not those liberal Democrats. Now,
And
they're
who
not
was it?
patriotic.
Jane
Tommy
Hansen just
Pinko
said.
bastards. Yeah.
Jane Hansen just said in the chat, and I can't remember which one it was. It might have been Marjorie Taylor Greene or Bobart, one of them, that Donald and some of his rogue Republicans honoring Rittenhouse as a hero, nominating him for a Congressional Gold Medal of Honor. They are trying to lionize him. I think it was either Marjorie Taylor Greene or Bobart, want him put up for a Congressional Gold Medal.
Green.
Ain't
Green.
that is sick. Wouldn't give it.
House,
Voted against giving it to the Capitol police officers who defended him that day, but want to give one to Rittenhouse? Are you shitting me? How disgusting do you want our country to sink to?
Are you
yeah,
serious?
and then look at we're trying to think about January 6th. Well, if they're willing to give Rittenhouse this, they probably had something to do with January 6th.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Of course.
They want to do it again. That's what scares you about this shit, because although the numbers would be small and the incidents would be, I do believe, even if it was terrible, it would be put down like a rabbit dog. If there's some sort of insurrection or civil war or whatever the fuck they want to call it. It will be sporadic violence, maybe in places. It will be put down just like any mass shooting in this country. It's not going to succeed in overthrowing the country, and we're all going to be zombies walking around. You know, it's just a ridiculous thought. You know, but it is scary, because there are some out there that are going to take it that way. They're going to take it all the way, baby. Remember the guy that asked at one of them meetings, when do we get to use our guns again?
Oh,
fuck you. Right. Fuck you. When do we get to, you know, that's what kills me about all these militias and bullshit. You get together and practice about shooting your fellow Americans. Fuck off. You're not a patriot.
Hey, John, just to go back to Steve Bannon for 1 second. It's like
he's another
these maggots,
patriot.
do these maggots realize how far they were taken for a ride by that man with his Build the Wall fund, and a whole bunch of fucking maggots sent him millions and millions of dollars
while he's out there cruising around on a yacht?
Yeah.
You know,
right.
Yeah, send me money for freedom. Yeah, freedom in the wall in liberty. You know, it's they're chumps. They're marks. That's who these people are. The maggots.
They're marks.
They're marks, baby. There's the easy tap.
They're disgusting.
That's if you can convince the lowest white guy that he is better than the highest black man, he will not mind if you pick his pocket. And then
the Buffaloes. 1 second, Johnny Fly. I just want to finish this off. The Buffalo snowflake shaman, right? He expected to fully get pardoned by Donnie. But who does Donnie pardon? Fucking Bannon. Who took all the maggot money.
Yeah.
Right?
Roger Stone. That's who gets a pardon. That's who gets a pardon.
John,
not your pitiful ass with the horns on, no.
You know, it makes me wonder, John, is there enough people in this country that have common sense and can see what's going on in the Republican Party? Do they really, that they should get out and vote and make sure these assholes don't get voted back in?
Lies the thing. And I'm fixing to have to wrap this up, so let me hit that button right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yesterday I was thinking in my head, Travis is probably still listening, so it's going to be a surprise to him.
Yeah.
Remember I told you when we was talking about what we can do? What is it that you can do to be in this fight? And I said, well, the best thing you can do is contact your local Democratic headquarters and just take it from there. Johnny Fly is a prime example of that. So I thought about, well, let's get my camera and we'll go down. I'll contact the local Democratic headquarters, take the camera down there, get the guy in front of the headquarters there and say, so I'm somebody who just calls in and wants to help. What is it that you want me to do? And mind you, I'm not a very sociable guy. I don't want to knock on doors. I'm going to try to put out a little video. It'll be more refined than that. but put out a little something to encourage people to get more involved in the process itself, in volunteering for local candidates, because as the old saying goes, all politics is local. Presidential politics are local politics. Everything is local because that's where you vote,
That's a good
baby.
idea.
It is. Yeah, well, I thought so. Travis just heard about it. Now I was sitting around musing there, thinking and daydreaming and whatnot, and I'm thinking I need to do a video that will let people know, and maybe it's not such a scary thing to call up your Democratic headquarters and volunteer, give them an idea of what that entails and whatnot, because there's a whole lot, because most people say, well, if I volunteer, they're going to send me out knocking on doors. No, it's great if you can, but no, there's a whole lot of other things behind the scenes that need to be done in order to make a campaign successful. And so,
phone banking won us the 2 Senate seats in Georgia.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes. Yeah, if you don't want to knock on doors, but you're capable of talking on the phone, that's another thing. And even then, if you're not stuffing envelopes or making signs or stuff like that, yes, Aaron T., I know something about that at Blue Dot in Texas. Aaron Trombley, who just ran for city council that we were so proud of. No, she did not win, but she gave it the best race she could, and she wet her feet in the game of politics, and that will be an advantage to her later on. And but anyway, that's what I was thinking, and we'll do a little video to try to help and promote how to get involved in the system, be a part of it, and it's so easy to do. Anyway, that's about all I got tonight. I guess we ought to make it we're already over. Anyway, aren't we, Travis? Well, you're supposed to be, you should come in there and say something.
I mean, no, I'm not going to ruin the flow of a good show.
Well, thank you for saying it was a good show.
Awesome, Bob.
It was a good show.
Indeed.
It was a good show.
Well,
I'm not going to make this a big deal, but before we end it,
what?
I'm not too big on the crazy holidays, like, or holiday shopping days, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all that other shit. But I did think about it, and if anybody wants anything from the merch shop, you got all the way up until January 1st. If you use the promo code Jenny at checkout, it's 20% off your entire order.
20%.
Awesome.
20%. So if anybody wants a shirt, hat, mug, whatever from the shop, just be sure to put in. I wanted to make sure I came up with a code that's easy to remember.
Put a button up
Jenny.
there so we can code or
Now,
Jenny.
Code name what? How can you?
Is that Jenny or Jennie?
Why?
That is Jenny.
Jenny.
Okay.
So I'll make that a button. But I just figured before if anybody's into Cyber Monday, then you can. But it ain't gonna end until it's gonna end January 1st.
At
so.
bluedotintexas.com and go to the store. You can find a lot of Thomas Morgan work over there. You can find also Rose has a lot of her pieces that she has done there, and there's a lot of merchandise. And like I said, you can get it in anything you want. You get it in a pair of pajamas if you want. Anyway, I wouldn't recommend that. Not sexy. Anyway, not at all. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming in here. And yes, please, if you want to do some shopping, that store is what helps support Travis in his endeavors. So go by the store, use Jenny as the discount name code there, and get 20% off. That's quite a bit.
And don't forget also, not to cut you off, but it's more like support small business. I know it was Small Business Saturday yesterday. So
do that
like,
all
for
the
example,
time if you can.
Yeah, please do, because it makes a big difference. Makes a huge difference to those who run small businesses online or in your local town. So please, shop local.
I did that Friday.
Did you?
Hell yeah! There you go.
There you go. If you support your local business, you know where your money's going. It's going right there in your neighborhood, baby. It's going in your town. And it supports those that take that chance to start a business, and that's how we all end up going to restaurants, the stores, little shops that we like to go to. Somebody took a chance and opened that thing up. So yes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Always
yeah.
try to shop small local businesses anytime you get an opportunity to. The big box
And you
stores,
know,
they got the majority, baby.
and it's good to see that some of those businesses were still there after all the shit that we've dealt with over the
Yes.
last.
Oh yeah.
So they need all the help, you know.
I heard a story today. I think it was on MSNBC. I don't know. I was in the car. Anyway, it was this restaurant in this town. Blah blah blah. Been there a long time. Had a good faithful town. COVID comes along and had to shut down the drive-through because they didn't have a staff. They couldn't find staff. The 79-year-old retired lady, that was her favorite restaurant. She hated to see it go, so she organized some other old ladies, and they all went down there to work in the restaurant to bring it back to life. That's community involvement. That's community love for something that's in the neighborhood.
Yep.
It was a pretty neat, heartwarming story. And
Yep.
all her family was saying, Grandma, you can't go to, you're crazy. You retired. Well, no, this is what I want to do.
Yep.
And it helped her community and whatnot. That was what the story is. And that's what we should all try to do.
Right.
Is anytime you can help, do that.
Yeah.
You know, it's I got hit with somebody, you know, one of the cardboard sign guys today.
Yeah.
You bet your ass. If I got it in my wallet, you're going to get it. He's in worse shape than I am, so that's how you pass shit along. That's how life works, baby. If we be kind to each other, the world gets better over a whole, you know, not just on your level, but if you're kind to somebody, then it makes them want to be kind to somebody else. It's like that coronavirus shit. It spreads real quick. Anyway, Anyway, Johnny Fly, thank you so much for coming by, brother. We appreciate it tremendously.
I appreciate you
Take
having
care
me.
of
sir.
yourself up there in Pennsylvania, and please keep that snow the fuck up there. Okay, I'm just saying.
I'll see what I can do. If you're
All
a good
just
boy,
keep it up
I'll
there.
keep it.
I'm good
Yeah,
no
okay.
matter what I do, baby. All right. Anyway, thank you, Johnny Fly, for being here. S.C. Smith up in Tallahassee, Florida. Brother, we always appreciate it when you come by. Always.
Well, thanks for having me.
You
Always.
bet. Always enjoy the conversation. And let me see. Ardessa, I'm glad to see you out of the hospital, both you and your husband, and home again. Thank you for letting us know that and keeping us informed. We're just tickled that you're home. Ardessa. Well, she might have stepped away. Anyway, Velika, are you there, baby? And Velika's in the kitchen, too. Say, Chris.
Yeah.
All right.
Blue Dot
I
family,
thought you was in the
much-
kitchen, too, for a minute, brother.
Much love out to the whole Blue Dot family, of course. And as we head into winter, just friendly word of caution: stay away from the yellow snow.
Stay away from the yellow snow. Basically, stay away from snow in general. That's my.
Yeah, it's good too to hear Chris on here. I haven't heard
Yes.
from you in a long time.
Chris is one of our crossovers from the Horn family. Cross pollination there. We like that
Yes.
shit because it keeps the voices going, and it's important to keep them all going. Anyway, I want to thank all those that donate through our Patreon. Thank you so much, and those that donate a la carte on Super Chat. We tremendously appreciate it. It's what pays the bills, and we thank you so much for it. Anyway, let me see. I got that. That's it, baby. That's all I got. Y'all, I'm off. No. Yeah, Monday, I'm off. Yep, that's right. I keep forgetting we decided Monday sucks, so we'll be back here Tuesday for another Blue Dot family meeting. So please come by and join us. Go over to Discord. Come by and join in the conversation if you'd like. We'd love to have you. In the meantime, take care of yourself. If you haven't got your third booster, get that. If you ain't got the second shot, get that. If you ain't got the first shot, well, we're going to have to come get you pretty soon. Anyway, please take care of yourself. And try to put a smile on somebody's heart, baby. It'll put a smile on yours. Y'all say goodnight to everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. We'll see y'all later. Take care.